Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to discuss in this video are news reports and current events from this week. And a lot of what I will be talking about are from what you guys have sent me in emails and from what I found while doing research. So grab your coffee, maybe a snack or two, and let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the term Red Dawn. Okay. You've heard about it, right? So just recently, a National Sheriff's Association, okay, this is what they are claiming, that there are 2 million extremists inside the United States. So just think about that number for just a moment. Okay, that's a lot. And also, please understand that all it took was 2,000 extremists on October 7th to invade Israel and take 1,200 innocent lives. Okay, and that's an army. That's an army that is bigger than our entire combined armed forces. We have about 1.3 million active duty military. Okay, that's an army that's bigger than our entire combined police force here in the United States. We have about 800,000 combined police officers. Remember the movie Red Dawn? Okay. The one with Patrick Swayze. America was invaded by what? A foreign country, right? Well, today, there's no need for an invasion by our enemies, because why? The invasion has already happened, right? We have millions of extremists and Chinese military-aged males that are already here inside the United States. But what are they waiting for? Okay, there's so many questions, unanswered questions, really. So are they waiting for the right moment to create chaos? Because this is a selection year. I mean, what? Are they waiting for the moment that China attacks Taiwan? Are they training inside our country for the perfect moment for a coordinated Red Dawn attack? I mean, okay, it's simple. It's inexpensive. All of our enemies would need to do is the following: coordinate 50 groups of extremists to walk into Walmart, Aldi's, whatever, department stores, train stations, airport terminals, hotel lobbies, restaurants, nightclubs, theaters, schools, 50 groups at the exact same time in 50 different cities. It wouldn't even have to be big cities like Tampa, Manhattan, Philly. It wouldn't even have to be big cities, just cities or towns in general. And just start just doing whatever it is that they would do. Okay. And who would stop them? Because remember, we only have 800,000 cops. Okay. And there's more of them than there is of our own military. So think about that. Okay. America, we would be paralyzed, completely paralyzed. The economy would just stand still. The stock market would crash. No one would leave their house for weeks. I know we're ready for something like that because we're of the prepared mind. But just think of your elderly neighbor. They're not ready. Cities would literally become ghost towns. Our streets would be patrolled by the military. This is how you collapse the most powerful country in the world. Just saying. All right. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is something called C40 cities. And this is what was sent to me in an email, okay? So C40 Cities Climate Leadership Group is a network of major cities around the world that have committed to reducing greenhouse gas emissions and fighting climate change. The C40 group has worked on 15-minute city pilots to help cities implement net zero and people-centered neighborhoods. The 15-minute city concept is an urban planning model that aims to make it easier for residents to access daily needs within walking, biking, or public transit distance. The idea is to reduce car dependency and promote sustainable living while also improving quality of life. I was also sent a link, and that'll be in the description box below for you. Okay. Now, whether you realize it or not, you may already be living in a 15-minute city. I know I do. Tampa is considered a 15-minute city. Yeah. So the third thing that I'm going to be talking about is being done to 45 and the Secret Service. And I was sent an email asking, can this be done? There are those that want to strip him of the Secret Service. And like I said, I was asked, can this be done? Well, in general, the Secret Service is supposed to protect a former president and his or her spouse for a lifetime, unless they themselves say, I'm done. I don't want you guys following me around anymore. I don't think I need the protection. I'm no longer president. I'm good. Okay. So this is going to be a very unpopular fact, but yes, I believe it can be done, but it's only if the reform goes through. You see, they are willing to change every single law just to get what they want. If it does change to fit their agenda, he's going to fight this into the very, very end. I hope you've realized this, okay? He's not done, all right? And until he has fought his very last fight and he actually enters a cell, that's when he will be stripped of his Secret Service, but not until then. Now, this is how I am interpreting it. I could be wrong, all right, but I want you to do me a favor. I want you to look up something. It's called the Disgraced Former Protectees Act, all right? Now, the final thing that I want to talk about is something that happened in Farina, F-A-R-I-N-A, Illinois. A large fire broke out at a farm in Farina, Illinois. The fire broke out at the Farina farm site in Wabash Valley Produce. The cause is not yet known, but several of the buildings which housed cage-free chickens were leveled by a fire. Parts of the structures rekindled, and thankfully nobody was injured, but millions of eggs and chickens were destroyed. It's not yet clear what the impact of the fire will be on the local community and the supply chain. Okay. All right, guys, that's it. All right. I will see you guys in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless.